Hello and welcome to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode, and we are back with SmackDown as we enter towards the last week going into Money in the Bank, and well, the undisputed Women's Champion will be stepping in between the ropes. And well, tonight Fallon Henley has her eyes set squarely forward as she looks to take on Michin to reiterate and prove her place at the top of the card. I mean, Michin is one hell of a competitor in the HBIC. Oh well, Michin makes her walk down to that ring, the Blasian baddie. Of course, Fallon Henley entered that fatal four-way, the underdog. And well, that it did not for a second stop her, and there it is. Henley geared up and ready for battle. Michin on the opposite side, the same. And while the lock up here as Fallon drives Michin into the ropes. And well, hang on that cheap right from Fallon Henley. And it looks like it has busted open the eye of Michin. And this time it is Michin backing Henley up into the corner for a clean break. As these two women are now Henley again. As Adrian Butler goes for the clean break with a cheap shot to the gut. And there it is now, Fallon. Look at the blood coming out of the eye of Michin, and those stiff shots from the cowgirl, the champion. Tonight she's looking to prove why her being deemed the underdog is such a misplaced title. Why she is the champ, and a frog splash from the middle row. Kick to the midsection, Henley. I mean, the streak of blood down the face of Michin. Catching Henley off guard. A smart move. Gut wrench now into the suplex. Oh well, what's Michin thinking? Went for the knee. Henley scouted her. That low tier drop kick before and say what you want. Michin, not a woman who's gonna back down the Pele. But went high, giving time Henley. But Michin shutting that down. And here we go, that kick straight to the face. Looking to redecorate the face of Fallon Henley, courtesy of the boot. And there we go. And he anticipated the Irish whip. Pulled her back in, and oh god. Pump handle suplex. Henley wants to call it a night. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.5. Oh well, Fallon rising straight to the top ranks. Frog splash. Wrapping up the leg with her own. And no. A smart pinning predicament, making sure Mitchin had no leverage, but yet still able to break out. Oh wait, that could be the end. Henley puts herself between Mitchin and the ropes, and while Fallon voicing some unhappiness towards Adrian. Oh well, Mitchin going high. Oh wait, Fallon Henley has exposed that turnbuckle. And now Mitchin is down. And Fallon just playing her games, letting Mitchin return to her feet. But a slowed down pace for Mitchin, feeling the effects of what has been quite a brutal match so far. And while Henley pulling out the steel chair. Got a question, only bad intentions can be in mind with that. Well. While Fallon Henley's been busy trying to set up plays, Mitchin has been recovering for the burst of offense. Shut down. While Adrian Butler, I think, realizing that Henley has bad intentions. And well, off the ropes, now caught, power bomb. Oh wait, attempted to make Henley eat defeat. Well, Fallon pulling out the steel. A white famous onto the chair. 1, 2, 3. A far from clean victory as Fallon Henley. Wait a minute, that's... The storm has arrived. And it seems she has her eyes on that women's championship. Well, the final boss. The man who lost his control over SmackDown last week when the new general manager, Big E, made his presence felt. Made his presence known. And now the final boss, I imagine, set to address the change in atmosphere. After many long conversations with my fellow executives, it does seem, Big E, you do have all the power around here. But let the final boss give you a piece of advice. Do not fuck with me. You have already lost your career. Don't make me take away your ability to walk on top. Oh God. The man Big E confirmed will be facing The Rock at Money in the Bank. Damian Priest. All you do is run your mouth, huh? Backlash, I had you flat on your back. Of course, referencing the gauntlet match. Money in the Bank, I finished the job and take the undisputed championship. You have no power, Dwayne. Where's your family? Because I don't think they'd exactly rush to save your ass. You want to be the big man? Well, step up and face me in a street fight. Wait a minute, The Rock. It'll be tribal combat, so I guess it's official. Damian Priest versus the final boss for the Undisputed Championship in a tribal combat match. What a moment. And well, The Rock and Priest going one-on-one in tribal combat and Money in the Bank. Talking of Money in the Bank, the women's qualifier coming out now. Coming up first, it is the pint-sized Poison Pixie. One of the most twisted and vicious women that you could be in the ring with. Candice LeRae. Of course, wishing Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa a recovery well after their dealings with Dexter Lumis and the White Six. The whereabouts of the White Six still unknown. Security's been increased at all venues since their appearance, out of fear of what will happen when they return. But Candice is ready, and could she punch her ticket tonight? But she takes on 5 Feet of Fury is Alexa Bliss. And well, Bliss is that competitor. One of the best of the best, of course. Last week, Bianca Belair qualified for the matchup. Who will join Belair? Will it be Alexa Bliss? Will it be Candice LeRae? I'm bringing up that doll he loves to call Lily, I believe the name is. As Bliss taking her moment. I mean, Alexa Bliss is quite the twisted individual. There's no doubt that. No doubt about that. Wait, Candice LeRae catches Bliss off guard in the opening span. Monkey flip out the corner. Well, Bliss lines in, weight dropkick attempts. And well, Bliss fires off with a bulldog. Keeping the game on his feet, keeping both competitors just... Well, I was going to say both competitors keeping each other on their toes. Bliss with a hell of a knockout punch and a kick out of 1 from Candice LeRae. Wait a minute, caught into the arms. And a simple body slam for Candice LeRae now to try and take charge. And well, look at this, just cleaning house, punishing Lexa. Big drop kick attempted. Power bomb in response. Went for that running senton. Wait, what's Bliss thinking? Looking to stand and pull on the hair. Just increasing agony. Stretching out the arms, the limbs of LeRae. And now it's Alexa to the top. Elbow drop connects. Gotta be careful not to get nailed by that twisted Bliss. And here we go. Just, I want to say the moonsault, but it looked like she adjusted to land the knees straight in the gut. And that's the thing about Bliss. You want to talk twisted offense, she is creative. Sharpshooter, sharpshooter. No. Stretching out the back and stomping Alexa back down to earth. Pinfall attempted. Smart positioning by Candace. But Bliss. Oh no, 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 no. Gargano escape. Gargano escape is in. And Bliss. Bliss submits. Candice LeRae may have just shocked the world. Maybe not the debut Bliss was seeking. But Candice LeRae punches her ticket to Money in the Bank. And here you can see her doing the damage to the spine. Just stomps her down. Bliss tries to fight back in. Locks in that Gargano escape. And Bliss submits. You gotta imagine maybe Bliss wasn't quite ready for a return, but Candace standing tall and celebrating her moment as she gets one of the biggest wins of her career. And we're getting a little taste of tag team contest now. After their confrontation with their former factions mates in the Bullet Club, the Good Brothers Luke Gallows and Machine Gun Carl Anderson step into the fray. And the pyro goes wild. Of course, we've seen them once before when they came to the aid of AJ Styles to take down Gallus. AJ Styles still currently, of course, on the shelf following that concussion he suffered in the underground match. My apologies. And now Gallows and Anderson look to further prove their tag team dominance, further get into the minds of the men who must face them and Money in the Bank. And tonight they take on the former champs, the two men who dropped those tag team championships and two, Tama Tonga and Tonga Lower at Clash of the Castle. And something you can only imagine the New Day are still very worked up about. I mean, coming out to a blacked out Trons tonight. Could be trying to change pace here. And here we go, Luke Gallows seemingly starting off, and Kofi Kingston in the ring. Adrian Butler, our official for this matchup, kicks it off. And with Kingston suckered Gallows in with a huge laid the bait, brought him in, and wait, Gallows. Oh, what's the play here from Luke? Our tag made Anderson the legal man. Kofi tried to fight back. Well, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows taking it steady. Keeping it real. The Machine Gun. Of course, one of the breakout stars for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Anderson. Going to that top rope. Went for that cutter. Didn't quite connect, but caught enough of a barge on the shoulder of Kingston to send him to the ground. Okay, Kingston looked to change pace. Well, Kingston and Woods just played the Good Brothers. I mean, look at the maneuvering both men are pulling. Ah, well, Wood's the legal man here. And Carl Anderson in a bad way, but Xavier goes up high and brings it crashing down. Pinfall made and a kick out of 1. And look at this now, Luke Gallows, like a stake through the chest. As Gallows and Anderson take out Kofi and Xavier. And throws up the 2 sweets. What's Woods looking for? Tag made. The big LG in and a clash of bodies. Woods realizing pace is the only way to beat someone like Luke. Oh no, God, not again. Off the ropes for that very small, well, a big splash, but done from a short distance. And Woods is trying to pick up pace, trying to stifle Gallows at every turn, but oh God, oh no. Woods looking to make the tag. Gallows sidewalk slam. Wow. Kofi has Gallows on his shoulders. What an impressive feet kick out of 2. I mean, for a man the size of Gallows, even such a short distance can do remarkable damage. And now it's Kingston's turn, but gets the knees up. And again, Anderson comes in. Disrupts the motion for Kingston. And now tag made. Gallows and Anderson making those frequent tags. Laying the pace. And here we got tag made and... oh God, there's a huge shot to the gut of Kofi Kingston there. Tag made again to Carl Anderson. Kingston attempting to crawl to his tag partner there. Attempting to get Woods back in the fray. Sick kick. And now the fists rain down as the machine gun starts to fire off. Well, roll up from behind. 1, 2. Kingston reversing. 1, 2, no. Well, just in the nick of time. Carl Anderson stomping out the life. Wait. Boom, drop. And wait. Gallows taken down. And here we go. The New Day might have accidentally sealed the fate of this matchup. They put the power in the hands of Anderson and Gallows. Woods and Kingston have very much suffered this divide and conquer style. Big tag made. Big LG flies in like a bullet out of a gun. Gallows bomb. Oh wait, Carl Anderson. Gun stun in the ring. And well, Kate Woods with an inhuman ability to get back to his feet there. Oh well. Attempts to further cement the downfall, but well, this is, I mean, while they're getting in flurries, they're fighting back in. It's hit straight through the chest. A kick out from Woods. Barely able to muster up the strength. Ah well, flew too close to the sun. Gallows and Anderson. They only have one. Fisherman suplex. And Carl Anderson, the machine gun bomb. And a huge clothesline. Gallows playing it smart. Oh, well, I was going to say playing it smart. Woods. Tag made. Kingston now open and legal. Oh, well, I knew they could have been looking to put finishing touches on this one. Tag made. Blasts across the ring. Tag made back to Gallows. Big elbow. Carl Anderson. You can see for that second. Stood over Kingston. Oh, well, these two men setting the standard for what it means to run a roughshod. Oh, look at this. A little bit of a brawl ensuing. Stacks him up. 1, 2. Kick out from Kingston. Well. Kofi. Trying to no end to seal a deal. And what's Gallows' play? Tag made. They look to close in, finishing touches. Carl Anderson down. There's Kingston. Looks to put the finishing touches in. Tag made. The sick kick from Anderson. Oh well. Carl. Spine buster. Connect. Rolls up. Oh well, Woods. Again, looking for that fast-paced, explosive offense. The offense that's brought in much. In lock, tag made. We know what this means. Magic killer. Gallows hooks the leg. And here we go. Cinching in on the nerve. Woods is forced to tap out. I mean, Woods clinging in for as long as possible. An absolute slugfest between the New Day and the Good Brothers. Kept things clean. Kept things easy. But in the end, the New Day just, no matter what shot they were throwing, just didn't have what it takes to overcome the level of viciousness being put on display. The boom drop early on. Anderson and Gallows, of course, always there on each other's backs, making those frequent tags and interferences. Keeping the New Day apart for as much as they could. Nailed a magic killer. And then locked in this. And it was nothing more than could be handled. And Woods tapped out. Gallows and Anderson with a little exhibition of what they're capable of as they set up to face Tama and Lower and Money in the Bank. And it's CM Punk, the best in the world. Of course, last week announcing his official bid for Money in the Bank after he earned it against LA Knight at Clash, and while Solo was to make his presence felt. People think I'm walking around with some fear for the Bloodline. But the fact is, the Bloodline stand powerless. Solo is yet to pick up a single pinfall. The Tongans are haunted by their past. Where do I even start, Raw? You had your balls cut off on live TV and now you're limping around. And when Punk's in, once he has the MIT briefcase, he'll guarantee it. And there it is. Next week, CM Punk and the Good Brothers versus Tama Loa and Solo Sikoa. As CM Punk sets the mark going forward into Money in the Bank. Well, of course, the action rolling on now. CM Punk with some brave words directed on the Bloodline, and now Ludwig Kaiser of Imperium, Gunther's right hand man. And well, Kaiser will take on The one, the only OBA Femi, the ruler. In a Money in the Bank qualifier, the winner joined CM Punk. And so, what? I'm not sure what that was, but OBA Femi leaping in out of nowhere. Of course, Femi was unsuccessful in his bid against Orton, suffering a punt kick that put him on the shelf for the last few weeks. And well, Kaiser desperately trying to fight back. Realizing the danger he's in. And OBA Femi, a man of absolute dominance. Kaiser's up on the shoulders. No, the bell hasn't even rung. But I think Ludwig Kaiser's bell just rung. And here we go, Femi taking things back between the ropes. Well, the ruler wants... wait a minute, Kaiser with one hell of a feat of strength. Adrian Butler having to cause the break here. Well, OBA taking control. Of course, OBA not much for a technical standpoint, but just levels the floor. And here we go, the counts. And if you're Ludwig, you are just grasping to survive. Trying to leave this match with as little damage and looking around as if to say Ludwig kicking out was an insult. Femi just offered Kaiser an out before he has to, oh god, oh my, Ludwig, figure four, and Femi able to reverse momentum. That is the strength difference in play. And again, just ragdolling. Well, as OBA was challenging Kaiser to throw his best shot. Kaiser tried. Now Kaiser dies. Femi making short work of this one. Ludwig worse for wear in an awful state here. And here we go. OBA looks to finish it off, and Ludwig able to fight his way back out. Well, I don't think it has saved him any mercy. The pop-up power bomb. 1, 2, 3. Ludwig Kaiser tried. He clung on. He scratched. Oh. The ruler, in a match with 3 other men, surrounded by twisted steel ladders, with no limits but your own imagination. This man could cause havoc. If you're Punk, if you're Solo, I think I'm double guessing if I'm even walking down that ramp if I want to walk away with my career. They took Orton, everything, and oh no. Femi, maybe looking to send a message to his fellow contestants at the expense of Ludwig Kaiser. The giant, the behemoth, and oh my god. Kaiser just hit head first with a ring post there. We need to get him medical attention ASAP. But I don't think Femi's backing off anytime soon. And Oba lines up the shot and Kaiser ragdolled the ringside as Femi makes a statement that the ruler is back. And well, it is time for the main event. And yet again, Joe Coffey, the United States champion, looking for more. Coffey wants nothing but unimpeded dominance in that ring. Last week he defended successfully against Shawn Spears. And now Joe Coffey sets his sight on Santos Escobar. Joe Coffey's United States Championship reign. He wants to bring it to a new level. He wants to show what Gallus is all about. And that is getting dirty, getting mucky, not backing away from a fight. And that is exactly what he will do. And now, coming down to the ring, it is Santos Escobar of Legado del Fantasma. And well, and Santos just reining in his moment, strolling down to the ring. What an opportunity this man has in his debut. And well, now Santos has every chance of making a name for himself. Every chance for setting the record straight. And what a upset Santos could cause you, but then I imagine Santos will be a marked man if he beats Coffey tonight. Gallus will be waiting backstage like dogs to attack. And here we go, Butler rings the bell and tonight's main event's underway. And Coffey not wasting any time here. As Santos Escobar takes Coffey into the ropes, causing a split, and it is now a battle of dominance between these two men. Of course, I wake Joe Coffey using the muscle, using the strength advantage. Just throws Santos into the ropes, and wait a minute now, just taking things outside of the ring. This could get dangerous pretty quickly. And I think that is something realized by Santos Escobar. And that clubbering clothesline. And just sends Escobar back in. I think the game for Coffee is keep Escobar off balance, and a badly timed tope. Just as Coffee rolled out the way, Santos began his leap and hung on a huge roll up. And while Coffee releasing the cover, not looking to play these games. And while the US champion being given a bit of a run for his money in tonight's main event. But slowing the pace down, taking control, and just a clubbing clothesline out the corner. There's Coffee off the ropes for the crossbody. Santos down for the 2. Escobar has been thoroughly grounded here, and well, roll to the outside. Joe Coffey was not looking to give him a second to breathe, and just lands him head first into the steps. I mean, this is all out war now, and wait. Escobar sends Coffey into the count of 6. Both men break the count. Santos runs right into that forearm shot. Cover made. Joe Coffey may have just changed the game, and no. Well, went for that knee. A ripcord of his own from Santos. And Santos Escobar plants Joe Coffey. And well, Joe, that was the best shot in the book. Phantom driver. And Escobar breaking a bit of distance with a kick. Santos picking up the pace once more and looking to, well, he said he was the future of Lucha Libre. He is what Lucha Libre should become. Oh no. And Joe Coffey fired up. You can see the damage to the LED board. And now Irish whip. Santos looking to plow through. The discus clothesline for the 3. And the pace changed. Joe Coffey celebrates once more US Championship in hand. And wait, that's... we haven't seen Lexus King in some time, and Lexus targets the United States champion. And now just the title shot to the head. What a way to end the show, and I think Lexus King may have just signed a death warrant. Good night.